Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon.
So I was having issue with Photoshop.
Hmm. What
So
exactly?
after I draw a line, the circle which comes for the paintbrush goes further and further, but the lines come after a long time.
Okay, delay. Like there's some kind of delay is happening.
Yes, sir.
Like whenever you're painting, like suppose you are drawing let's say, some light, so there's a delay in this line, right? You paint it first, and then it comes later.
Yes, sir.
So that is um, usually because of this only. Usually because of this some pressure issue. Why this is not active? This smoothing action is basically this is activated in the screen. I don't know what I did. Why it's not active? Um, it should be active because of this is happening. So make sure you switch it off. If you stroke catch up, adjust for zoom, this option is active. If you switch it off, this will fix that delay thing. Under smoothing, this stroke catch up, this thing
So
is active.
can you? Yes, sir.
Just switch it
Good
off
afternoon.
and then use it.
Hello.
Very good afternoon. Should work. Angle is fine. Why am I just making this particular brush? Why this deactivated? Maybe under brush settings. There is no save.
The build up.
Hello. Said something.
Yes, sir. Like I just said, it could be because of the build up, sir. That because of that option, it would be lagging.
Maybe particular brush setting maybe. So
Yes.
just make sure just switch off this stroke catch up. Then that lag won't come. The lazy mouse thing won't happen. That's the only thing.
Yes, sir. So actually, there is some internet issue over here, so that's why I was having difficulty hearing you.
Okay, okay.
And so there is also one more problem.
Tell me.
So yesterday I was creating one portrait about our assignment,
Hmm.
but so again and again, whenever I did some changes in it, next time when I try to open it, it says it could not be complete because the object is unavailable or can't be found.
So either you have deleted that file by mistake, or you have renamed it, or maybe you have copy pasted it to some other folder.
Uh, so I no sir, it was on desktop and it's still on desktop, sir.
Okay, just double click and try to open it.
Yes, sir. So it's gone, sir.
It's working now.
So the photo which I chose to do assignment is there, sir. It's opening.
So you must have saved the PSD somewhere. So, or you might have deleted by mistakenly. You have might have deleted that, or you might got deleted or something. So that's why Photoshop cannot find that file. That's why it's not able to open it. So like usually, like what you can do, you can just like copy it into like wherever, create a folder where you paste all your digital art things and keep it there. So that way you can see, like, always find it. Or just if you remember the name, just search for with that same name.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, I have submitted the still life, sir, assignment.
When you submitted today,
Friday, sir, Friday.
that one bottle and one wine glass and one glass
Yes, sir,
normal.
I'm having doubts, sir. I was having doubts, sir.
Okay, that one I guess I have checked it once. I guess I have downloaded it. Oh no, just a minute. Um, yes, I have checked. I checked that thing. And downloaded.
I have sent the JPG file also, sir.
Check file also. Just give me a second.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
So the delay issue is still there, sir.
Delay issue is still there.
Yes, sir.
Uh, okay. Um, can you share your screen so that I can see it exactly what is happening,
Yes,
if
sir.
possible?
Yes, sir.
Just give me a minute. I'll enable sharing. Just give me a minute. I have to stop sharing. Now you can share your screen.
So is it visible?
Yes. Now I can see. Yes, tell me. That smoothing is 100%. So go and select that settings tool. Yes, and often. Okay, make this smoothing 0. Smoothing only, not opacity. Now try it. Now it's fine. But it's giving you jittered line. Why is that? Are you using a pen tablet or a mouse? Hello,
So I'm using mouse.
mouse. So now it's working, right? Fine.
Yes, sir.
So it's because of that smoothing only. It basically gives you extra smoothing effect. So that's why that delay is there. Usually you have this similar thing in iPad and all where you draw something. So if you hold it, it becomes a smooth curve, right? It's kind of similar effect, gives you similar effect. So if you
Yes, sir.
use a pen tablet or something, it won't matter. So switch it
Yes,
off
sir.
and then use it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Just stop sharing so that I can start sharing my screen. And that image I said this one. Right? This one we're talking. There was this one only you were talking about. You submit this one, right?
Uh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir,
Okay.
actually, the bottle I'm not getting it, sir. Means it's not like the texture is not like a bottle, sir.
It's not like the bottle. Can you elaborate that? I'm not able to understand. Like what is not able, like not like bottle?
Sir, you're seeing that white color, no, sir? The bottle.
Yes.
Yes, sir. It's not like a glass, sir.
It doesn't look like a glass, right? That's what you're
Yes, sir.
saying. Okay. So there are like few things. Uh, this is we just painted this thing, and this. Do you have a bigger reference for this? Bigger reference, or this is your final
Yes,
reference?
sir. No, sir. I have the bigger one.
Okay, you have the bigger one. So one thing what I realized,
Yes.
thing you can see, there is a brightness. That brightness is missing. So because of that, because this image is almost flat, like there's not much of highlight or not much of shadows. It's kind of flat, but in between that also, this like glowing effect, this brightness is missing. So
Mhm.
it will give you that bright effect. Similarly, center, you see this color, which is slightly brighter images. Similarly, before this bottle, you can see background color, like whatever your background color, like this one, that background color is there. Size a bit darker, slightly darker, and you see the bright tone, and here you see the reflection. Like those dark and light tones are very important. If those things are not visible properly, it won't look like glass.
Yes.
Because in this small reference, I really can't see anything. Only I can see this gradient. This corner is quite dark. The center you can see is almost white. Here, it, that whiteness is not there. Basically, add those highlight and shadow prominently. Like everything should look like that. You see, like just the highlight, it changes everything. So those things have to keep in mind.
Yes, sir.
And you can see this base side is darker. This base is darker as compared to your as in your reference. That means all these base shadows are basically darker in color. It cannot be lighter in color. Here, right side, lighter tone. Plus the background, one is it is really dark. So that like those glow, like shininess, that thing is missing. So you need to you can see it's very closely you have to observe. You can see this part is highlight. There's a strong
Yes.
highlight here and gradually blends in. So those things until and unless you add. Similarly here, you can see there's a line and this part is a bit darker, this part is a bit lighter. Then your slight highlight shadow. You can see here's a strong reflection here. Those things, a strong reflection here, those things you have to add. Otherwise, it will never look like a glass.
Yes, sir.
And level. The contrast between dark edges and all those things is very important. So make sure like whatever you can see, like always take the color from that section, that selection, and then paint it. That will make your life way easier to paint it and like add all those things. Similarly, blend it nicely, make it soft, make it soft, and then you can see edges are slightly dark. So small variations play a very important role. And even if this glass, this wine glass, there's a thickness. If you have a bigger reference, you can see this wall is visible. Like wine glass, if I search for a wine glass, mm, if we check any like reference, let's see. You can see this border, this edge. There's slight thickness. That thickness is very important. We have to paint that thickness. You can see this is a gradient overall, and this is basically defining the thickness. So right now in this particular image, that thickness is not there. That's why it's creating a problem. So
Sir, in the image it was not there, sir.
in the image not visible. Okay, where is the flag? So, um, the- Like even if that depth is very important. You need to have that like nice clean depth because this image is really low resolution, so I really can't make out like, what is the difference. Even if
Yes.
you check any reference like this, you can see edge there will be a gradient. No matter how thin it is, the slight
Yes, sir.
gradient will be always there for that thickness, right? So
Yes,
you
sir.
can see here you can see it very clearly, very prominent. It
Yes,
will
sir.
always be there. Like maybe lighter, maybe darker, but it will be always be there for that thickness should be visible. So otherwise that glass thing, you see these are like almost flat, but still looks like glass. You have
Yes, sir.
certain, these are like digital. You can see these are like slight reflection. They are fake reflections. These are painted only, I guess. And then you
Understood,
go,
sir.
then add all these reflections. So add all these reflections and make it nice. So this is a good try, nice try. Only thing is like little bit highlight, like pay good attention to highlights and shadows. Because like if you don't pay good attention, it will become very difficult to, and because these shadows are missing. Like if I just switch off them, so right now, like shape wise, everything is wise fine. Only thing I feel that you can see there's a white prominent reflection here, the space here, and plus here, right? These two are missing from here.
Yes, sir.
Then this center part you can see it's brighter. This center part is not that bright. Plus, behind this glass, filled whiskey bottle, you really can't see through. So here everything is transparent. Everything is transparent. So what is three? What is here? This one. So this is if you see opacity and fill is it should be like this. See, I just
Yes.
made it 100%. It looks way better. I just made it 100%. It looks way better. I just double check your layers. Maybe your layers are opacity and all those things are messed up. Check that, and this is fine.
Okay, sir.
Because now you can see it looks instant. It looks way better than that. So whenever creating something like this, just create the base shape first and color in separate layers. So it will make your life
Yes.
way easier to control it.
Okay, sir.
And if you're having any difficulty to understand, always zoom out. Like keep your reference image side by side and zoom out and zoom in. Then you'll understand the difference very easily. If you squeeze your eyes, like squint your eyes slightly and make it a bit blurry and check, it will become you can understand it very easily. So where are those tones are getting going off or colors are off, or maybe your overall gradation or overall color pigments are not same or color level are not same. Like same thing I said like previously, you can use a hue saturation, make it full gray, and then check the color intensity. Now you can see I just made it 100%. Now this one look almost same. This is way too white. So this part should be translucent like this. So this part is way too white, but this part is almost same. Similarly, this part you can see this part you can see a white patch and there's a gray color almost similar to this. So this color is now dark. These two colors should be kind of similar, and there is the white like there's a lighter tone here, which is missing right now. Uh, if you see, so if I overlay this painting, whatever I painted over this, so you have you see some darker tones, some lighter tones, these tones kind of similar. So those things you have to balance it out. Like if you having suppose if you having difficulty to understand, apply a hue saturation layer, make it grayscale, then understand the color value, color intensity. Then again switch it off, then change it. Or suppose still you are having difficulty, press R, rotate your canvas and 180 degree, and then check it. Usually our brain become like used to of that same view. So if you rotate it, flip it, or turn it, so instantly brain start observing all those neglected areas. like what colors or pigments or some problem in shape or something, the brain started to recognize them. So these are like few tricks we usually use by flipping, by rotating, by making it black and white, just to understand. Because if you are seeing the same thing for like 2 3 hours, so your brain stop observing all those minute details. So either take a break or rotate your canvas, just refresh your brain and give it a different perspective, and then do it.
Yes, sir.
So
Thank you, sir.
welcome, very welcome. Okay. Then adding this started. Hopefully, first. Just putting those colors and filling directly here. And this is the last week for digital art. So, like any doubt regarding anything Photoshop or anything, how to use it, and like any kind of doubt, get it cleared. After this, you're going to start TVC, AC, and your modeling is just going on. So after this, you're going to start TVC, AC, texturing for environment, and advanced texture creation. So that is something really dependent on Photoshop and modeling, combination of both the things. So if you don't understand it properly, it will become difficult.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
So I have got the Substance Painter and ZBrush, but
Okay.
ZBrush is Core Mini. So, um,
Core
and
mini. No. Okay.
so I'm not getting the license of ZBrush original one.
Original one, like full version thing, studio wala, that is pretty expensive. So, and they don't have a student version for that as that. So that's the main problem. So you can use this what do you call it? Cracked version from CGPS or maybe some other site. You can download that, or like after the college we have the software and license. So as colleges, like like because of the situation, we are not like able to open or like not able to like welcome you guys here. So for that for time being, you can use some cracked version. In college, so we have license, so we can use that those software here directly.
Yes, sir. And so the Substance Painter, so it's lagging, sir, as the
Okay, suspended lagging. That is majorly because of this thing, GPU. What graphic card you have?
so I currently don't have a graphic card. It's integrated actually. So
Okay,
I have
okay.
only 1 GB of VRAM. That's the
That,
problem
that's the
getting
reason.
into.
That's the reason. Because Substance Painter need a graphic card. Without graphic card, it will lag. No matter what you do. Like even if you shut down or like close all the software, everything, and all background application, everything, still it will lag because it requires decent amount of VRAM. So that is like I guess we have discussed this thing. Like the graphic card is very important.
Yes, we have discussed
Yeah,
it, sir.
discuss this thing. Yes, now.
Yes,
But
sir.
still you have time. So you have time. So because after TEC AEC, like once your environment starts,
Yes, sir.
before that it should have a graphic card because if you don't have it, we'll be doing environment in Unreal Engine. You know, like gaming is all about game engines and all. So
Yes, sir.
if you're not able to open like Unreal or not able to do or create a level, then it's a problem, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
yeah, that is something. Make sure fix it, and like before that, we still have time. Figure it out. Like what if you want to get an external RAM, external GPU, or maybe you upgrade your system or something else.
Yes, I was trying to get a whole new PC build, but Unfortunately, the GPU is not currently available. The one I want, it's not available anywhere. That's the problem I'm facing.
Which one you want? Like you want to upgrade to a desktop or a laptop? Desktop.
So, yes, I was going to have a whole new PC build. I currently don't have a desktop, so that's why.
Okay, if you want a desktop, so if you want a recommendation, so if you give me a basic idea about your budget, I can suggest your PC. And where you like where you from? You're from Pune.
Yes, sir. Chinsud, Pune.
Huh. Okay, Pune. I guess Pune they have a market, right? Where you can buy all the computer parts and everything, or you can if you get it you can buy it from there all the parts. I can recommend you all the parts, whatever is required, and like whatever your budget, based on that, I can recommend something. So you can buy that. That will be much easier instead of like yes, if you want to go for a brand like where you get the branded desktop, because for our work, don't go for a branded desktop. Go for a this thing, a customized desktop, like your own build your own rig. That is something will help you in future as well, and you can upgrade it anytime. In brand, yes, brand comes with a guarantee, warranty, and all those things. That's true, but in our work, like we need a workstation, we need a high performance system. So how then if you go for a brand, you don't have option to customize according to you. Suppose you don't want a very fancy, expensive keyboard. Like you can have a keyboard of maybe 500 rupees also, or you can go for 12,000 rupees of keyboard, right? So
Yes,
different.
sir.
So you can customize on those things. And in brand, you have very limited options. If you go for the customized or you want to build your own rig based on the budget, we can suggest you. I can suggest you. Praveen can suggest you, because we are like even I build my own system. And college, half of the
Yes, sir.
things we customize those things based on a requirement. Because if you have any requirement, we modify that like whatever we need. Like suppose you need a like fast performance system, so we recommend go for a SSD, like not one 500 GB, go for 240 GB. That is way cheaper, but it makes the system way faster. It increases your performance, and SSD is like 240 GB SSD is around 3,000 rupees, and that improves the performance, the system performance by 70-80%. So those
Yes,
things
sir.
are there, right? So if you can give me a basic idea of your budget, so I can suggest you something, and then based on that you can like modify things, or if you want to upgrade it, because desktop is something you can upgrade anytime. That's way cheaper. Laptop is usually like upgrading laptop is very expensive.
Yes, sir. And the motherboard does not support anything, sir.
A desktop, your laptop motherboard.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so laptop have limitations, a lot of limitations, until unless you have Alienware.
Yes, sir.
So there are a couple of students are there. They have Alienware. So yeah, but Alienware is pretty expensive.
Yes, sir. Alienware is, while I was taking it was pretty much expensive, so I went with Acer.
Yeah, yeah. So that I understand. Like Alienware is pretty expensive, and is like same money you can buy a really high-end desktop, like really high-end desktop that can you can use for 5, 6, 10 years very easily. So
Yes, sir.
Alienware like actually base starts from your 1.8 lakh, 7 lakh to 2 lakh, 2.5 lakh. Like basic model starts from that budget. That's pretty expensive. So yeah, but though
Yes, sir.
I even I want to buy a Alienware sometimes.
Yes, sir. Some of my uh, gaming friends, they have Alienware, but they say that instead of it, they bought something else with high low money like that.
Yeah,
Also, so
they are Alienware is a brand name. Yes, like all the workstations and systems are very good quality, and they have a brand name. So brand name comes with a price. So if you go like your Lenovo, Legion. Legion series is very good. Their performance really good. So that's like way cheaper as compared to your Alienware.
Yes,
Like
sir.
we have suggested lots of students to use buy that. So there lots of students use that, and we have seen like it's like performance wise, stability wise, very good.
Uh, yes, sir.
Uh,
Thank you, sir. So I will share the everything. So
yeah, yeah.
the
Okay. So I'm just blocking out all the color. I'm not. You can see I'm not adding any fine detail yet. I'm just blocking out the like solid color, even the hair and all. I'm removing everything because I can paint it and fill those sections. And this blurry effect, depth of field effect, I can generate very easily. I'll take up these and I can fill a brown color, full brown. You can see I get this brown color or empty and fill this entire section with this brown color. Nothing is empty. Similarly, this base also I can fill with some color. Let's put any gap, anything. And background, I can fill with dark green color. So that even if I hide my actual image, nothing, everything isn't empty. So make sure your layer is full solid color. You have solid color filled, and then you top of it painted. Similarly, this layer, I'll fill all the solid color here and tone. That can be like later I can manage around here. If I want, I can just like simply block out same manner. Like for this, I'll be using a texture to give me a better result, and I can do it really quickly. Otherwise, it will become a headache. Like create something like this. Manually printing is very difficult.